And in the background you hear, in sparkling glorious mono, which was the sound of choice in 1969. Well, actually, this was live. The Heartbreaker Led Zeppelin How the West Was Won tour.
This is a Sedition Records update with your host, Jimmy Lee.
Okay, let me check, see if we're on YouTube streaming. I'm checking. Connect streaming. Yes, we are on YouTube. Okay, YouTube late. We're jumping right into our first guest. And yeah, I've got explaining to do. I'm hoping he's privy into what's going on because I took over the world. Okay. Do we have another spot we can do while I get ready for this? No, I guess we don't. Okay. Oh, no. We're actually on... that sound effect is actually on YouTube. So out of here, let's bring on Puff, which click on the green check mark right there, as you can see. And I'm going to expand this visual so you can see a better picture. Okay, let's go for Puff of Wayne City. Hey, that's what they do in Star Trek. Oh, wait, got to go over here. How you doing? Can you hear me? Do you talk? Sign language. Okay, you may be on mute. You may have to click on that mute button, or that unmute button. Yeah, this is why I sound check, so that I can have this sort of taken care of before we actually go live. It's 1:58 into the show. Oh, wait. Did some sort of distortion go away? Are we still in there? Okay. It's 2 minutes into the show. Hello. Yeah, this is why I have smooth intros. Here, let me just do the intro again. That's what I gotta do. By golly. Okay, while you take care of what you're doing, here we go.
This is a Sedition Records update.
I'll bring it down.
With your host, Jimmy Lee.
Darn it, you're supposed to let it run through the whole thing. No, I'm kidding. How you doing, sir?
Good, how you doing?
That summed that up. No, I'm kidding. Good. Yeah. Just getting the show going. I'm practicing doing podcasts for in case it ever, if anybody wants to. They're all on the Age of Radio network, and maybe years down the line they'll see the shows and say, well, maybe we could run that as music in elevators or something, just to keep people on edge so that when they get to the bar they'll drink more. I'm just a dreamer with visions like that. I hope someday. I always wanted to be a dentist too.
Oh, not me. Never a dentist. I hate dentists.
Oh, shoot. That's a bad career choice on my behalf then.
That would have been.
How is northern Michigan right now? We're looking for our first 100-degree day in Phoenix already. I shouldn't say already because that's sort of biased in the sense of how I feel about that. But we're looking for our first 100-degree day in Arizona.
It was very cold this morning. It was 30.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's not very cold, but it's cold.
What is considered cold in Michigan this time of year? Just gonna ask that.
30 is cold. It should be like in the 50s.
Really?
Which is still cold. But
what are you saying? The Ice Age is going over only half of the nation? Yeah, I'm sorry. I boycott Disney because of that movie. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I have a lot of energy, and I gotta apologize for that. I feel like I'm just, I got 7 hours of sleep last night.
that's a lot.
Yeah, usually I'm running on empty, which incidentally, Joe Walsh of the Eagles. Wait, that's Jackson Brown. Okay, yeah, I usually get 4 hours of sleep at best, and
Right.
that.
Yeah, that was Jackson Brown. Yeah, you know what? Sleep is very important.
Helps refresh the serotonin.
What? Who's
What?
old?
Huh? No.
I'm not old.
You know what? I've learned, this is like talking to someone in Uganda. I just have to shut up. Well, that's when you talk. The reason I say shut up me is so your signal can emanate through the miracles of technology that we have. Incidentally, I have a watch you may be interested in. No, I'm kidding.
There's a little delay.
Or better yet, a iPhone 4.
Yeah, there is a little delay between us. So you can edit out my swear words.
Oh, did you curse?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, sheesh, I didn't even hear it. Darn it. Running on a Jackson Brown. Well, as you know, the good news is that Sonic Union's album has been approved for release on our distribution service, and on May 3rd, that album will be available universe-wide, because I think we're setting up stations on Saturn and other planetary locations, especially the moon, because that's now strategic. But yeah, May 3rd, Sonic Union, and I haven't got my album approved yet. I've got to go to, let me take a drink right now. I've got to go to a song, and it's right now 4 minutes, 33 seconds long, and my distribution company said I had to lengthen it to 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and I'm going, wait a minute, it's a 4 minute, 33 minute song. But they said, well, the first one you put on our service was 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and now you're trying to upload another song that's 4 minutes 33 seconds, and we've already set it for 4 minutes 45 seconds. Can you please send us a song of that same length? A lot of people would say, why don't you just upload the same song? Yeah.
Yeah. That's all you can say is yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And in all honesty, I've based our entire label as a company without labels, and I don't want to label anything as far as errant behavior, but if I were to label it, I'd say I have something I better tell you first, and it's not that I've never done this before. Actually, that looks familiar. That brought back sad memories. Okay. How to make a real bad joke funny. Yeah, I better mention something to you. I guess I better mention something to you. Is there a delay on that? Because I could say it twice and then you'll hear the first one before the second one, or maybe the other way around.
No.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to tell you the truth? Okay. Remember those songs that one song you didn't like? It was "Come and Take It." It was 44.1 megahertz or something like that with 16-bit something. That song, that throwaway song, you kind of said, I don't really like that.
No, the throwaway song was hang on, it'll come to me. It's been so long, I don't even. Come and Take It. Why? What happened to Come and Take It? Not make the cut?
Well, it's first of all, I was very surprised when you said to me the keyboard parts, we're not going to utilize them. But I was even more surprised when it wasn't even on your Sonic Union album. And being the type of guy that says, I feel so sorry for that song. It's just abandoned, essentially, at this point, not on the song. It was cared for at one point by the keyboardists, but let's just not use that word abandoned. Let's call it thrown aside or into the dumpster. Why not? And so...
Back burner.
Huh?
Back burner. It means
what's that supposed to mean?
Have you ever heard when you put something on the back burner? You're keeping it warm, but you're just not.
Well, I'm a little sensitive. Okay, sorry, I didn't. I back up right now. Okay, sorry. So you can tell I'm stressed over this. Stressing.
What?
I'm stressed. I'm dressed, but I'm stressed.
Why are you stressed?
Well, you remember that song "Come and Take It" that you sent me that had 44.1 mega kilohertz at 16-bit, whatever. It looked like it was a song that you just sort of accidentally sent me.
I don't know if it was Come and Take It, but anyway, keep.
Yeah, that's it. Well, can I play it for you?
Yeah, play it.
Okay. I don't know if it's the same song or not, but yeah.
Very straightforward rock tune with just a thumping bass line.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it now in my songs. Wouldn't it be interesting if, oh, there it is. No, what is it? Oh, it's on, yeah. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Now what this is, it's a 5-minute, 7-second song. It ends up to be. Was that the original time of it was when you said 5 minutes, 7 seconds?
Damn, that seems long, but it could be.
Okay, it probably isn't. All right. Well, that's that. All right, a little voice in my head is saying, are you listening to your little voice in your head, Jimmy? Okay. I had to drink more. I drink some more after that. All right, let me just play it for you and get your reaction. That's all I can do at this point. So I'm choking on this candy. We have a guy that delivers this for us and a box of food because we're so destitute, and I'm trying to make some money with a song that might be popular with my name voice on it. But he gives us these free candies along with some red peppers and green apples and some apple juice, and we take it humbly. We say thank you for this free food because we're so thankful for snacks like this. I don't know why I'm diverging on this, but this is what they look like, and they make me go like. So I think I'll refrain. Oh, were you saying something?
Yeah, so that was you doing a voiceover on Sonic Union's song, right?
Well, I don't think it was Ozzy. Oh, it's not funny right now. Did it sound like my voice?
Yeah, it definitely sounded like your voice.
Oh, darn it. I was trying to sound like Ozzy. Dang it. Okay, just what, I don't know what. These candies are really awful. And this is what we've got to eat. And I was just looking at that song. I saw that song has a potential to be a great song. And I don't know why they're not using it on their album. So maybe if I take that poor song and give it a little bit of nurturing, some recording, some vocals, some backup vocals, some more keyboards and some more mixing, and give the credits to the writers, Sonic Union and Puff and, well, I won't say your real name, but Puff and Steve Gauthier, maybe, just maybe, be of the May 3rd release of the Sonic Union album will be their album, and then this song will be on my album on May 4th. Yay! Look, let's do this. Why do you say that? Huh?
Let's negotiate. So you know the version that Sonic Union recorded?
Yes, that version is on the Sonic Union album. It sounds like Kiss almost.
Yeah, so it is on. It does sound a lot like Kiss, believe me. So it's
what was the question?
The album?
Yes, that version is that you sent me with the Kiss version. Well, I don't think there ever was such a thing, and let's face it, those guys were rockers, Anyhow, that arrangement that sounds like Kiss is on the Sonic Union album. I don't mean to talk, but I want to stress that point. It's not that album, that song you just heard. That's not on the Sonic Union album.
Good, because I was like, oh no.
I know. That's the same reaction I had when I thought I was going to be on my own.
If you want to put that on your CD,
Mhm.
do it.
You know, that's really a good attitude. Why do you feel good about that? Is that because you have the same philosophy I do? It's like whatever works, works.
You know, so many moons ago, like long time ago, I was in a band. You know the band,
Pantera,
and everybody was very-
Intrepid,
Huh?
Intrepid. No,
No,
Matrix.
no.
There's a lot. These are all local. Crystal Haze.
You definitely had experience with this band only from the standpoint that you thought the album was great, and it was great. But there became a lot of selfishness with ownership of songs, and when it comes down to it, if Jimmy Boggs wants to do something with a song that Steve Gauthier and I wrote, and it goes no further than that, and nobody else gets their paws on it, I don't have a problem with that, because every one of these are in the process of being copywritten. We're kind of putting them out there before the fact, but somebody gonna steal these songs? Probably not. In these days, it's so much easier to prove that the song is yours than it was in past days. I mean, it's on Reverb Nation, it's you've got it, we've got it on our computers have dates. If I have to take somebody to court, I will, to prove that it's my song. So, dude, you're a friend.
Okay, well, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Donuts, it's your dad's donut shop. Your bakery, you shouldn't call it a donut shop, it was a bakery. Just,
I call him...
Ron Way says hello.
Oh, Ron Way. Who's Ron Way? Oh, don't you mean Doug Way? Wait, Ron Way was his brother.
Way was the freshman when we were seniors.
Ooh, don't know Ron.
Way his little brother. Anyway.
Doug Way was really a lot of fun, and I'm burping. Huh?
But yeah, so that's my philosophy. If you want to use it and give us credit, and it's written by us, and if you end up your version is the one that makes it, then
you know what? Can I ask you? I mean, allow this. Since you're allowing me the ability to maybe, spring forward off of the song into possibly writing with Aerosmith or something, Steven Tyler or Joe Perry or better yet, not better yet, but just as good, Elton John and all that. And can you think of anybody better or bigger than those groups to write with? Because I'm trying to think of something bigger and better than that. Oh, I know. I'll look down in heaven and write new hymns. Oh, brother. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, God, I'm here in heaven. I know. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll go over there. What do you want me to do? You want me to write hymns? Can I write hers? Damn, there I go to hell. But back in 3 days. No, kidding. Okay, so what you're saying is what I was hoping you would say, that it's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Oklahoma either.
It's okay.
Okay. Which brings me just to two more sort of scenarios along the same line. I thought I would just say, oh, all's good then. Well, gotta go. Time for the show to end, right?
If you button something up with one of those people that you just talked about?
Well, I've got two more songs to play. I mean, just an intro, so I can get your approval real quickly, because I lost the song I was going to play, which is called, darn it, instead of Jackson Brown, I got Michael Jackson. Darn it, Jackson Brown, Jackson Brown. And his song is, what's the song called? Taking It T-K-I-N. No, that's the Eagles now. Taking it. No, maybe it's Taking It Easy. What does Jackson Brown sing? Run It On Empty. Oh gosh.
Run It On Empty.
The Last DJ. No, that's Tom Petty. Oh, dang it. All right. Now listen to this, and you tell me if I'm able to utilize this song. I mean, I'm not a very good guitarist, but this is the best I could do. Sorry. Oh, are you leaving?
No.
Oh, going to the bathroom? Oh. Now, a lot of people will say that was exactly the same song as Jackson Browne wrote Running on Empty on one of his greatest hits albums or something. A lot of people would say that.
What?
A lot of people would say that was actually Jackson Browne.
I thought
I thought, huh?
Yeah, I think it was.
Silly me, I meant to play the Eagles. Jeez. Okay, actually I did that just to break it up because I was getting bored. This is the song that I need your humble approval for. And let me tell you, I mean, now that we're on the same page as far as, I was going to ask you this humbly. Name your price as far as what you want for shares or percentages. Like it's Sonic Union plus the 2 writers. Right now I've got it set up where the writers are getting the royalties, plus you're a member of the royalty distribution plan. So name your price if it's 50-50, 40-60, 70-30. Of course, the leverage going towards the writers, because all I'm doing is just the singing part. And if you want 90%, if you want 80%, if you want 100%, I'll pretend it's a Super Bowl.
So the song "Come and Take It."
The one you threw away in.
Yeah, we didn't throw it away, but
okay. Huh.
I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the lyrics, wrote the guitar. Steve put the bass in it. He mastered it. So my thing on that is it's 50-50 between him and I. So if you're gonna take it and you're using the background and you're reinserting. Did you sing the same lyrics?
Well, actually, I sampled the entire song.
But did you? So the lyrics.
Remember the 80s and 90s when they were freaking out? Oh, they sampled that. They put it on the record. Now they owe us $50 million. Who did that? That sampled first. Oh.
So you didn't actually sing that?
Yeah, I did, but I was making a little humorous anecdote there.
Sorry. So
no, it wasn't that bad.
You sang the lyrics.
Yeah. You know what's neat? I wrote.
Did you listen to those lyrics when you were singing them?
Yeah, they're happy. They're go lucky. They're dancing around. People going, "Hey, come and take it." I'm hoping it is like a Nathaniel Rateliff song or something.
No, it's got that one part that's so. I gotta digress a little bit. When I wrote this song, this through watching Jeepers Creepers. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, I saw the commercial.
Well, it's every 27 years he wakes up and he eats.
Oh, is it?
So he wakes up and he eats people.
Ooh.
Like, holy cow, I'm writing this song. There's a verse in there about the Jeepers Creepers character. And so if you sang the lyrics, you had in the first verse, it's harvest night and you are the meat.
That was playing during a basketball game, that line, and I looked up and went, whoa. You know, I mean, because we are. I mean, I read the words and studied them a little bit to where I wasn't just going blah blah blah. But
I-
those three songs are. Who wrote the words? Did you write the words to all three of those songs?
I wrote the words to Come and Take It. What are the other two?
Can I trust you with my life?
I wrote those lyrics.
And God don't want me, and the devil is scared.
Steve wrote those.
Whoa! I'll tell you what. All of them. When I sang them, I'm like going, "Holy cow! These are deep." They're songs that you almost gotta not play a song after them. Just let people think after the songs are done. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly.
How do you think that? They are.
Songs after you play them. You can't play anything after them. You have to just stop. They're like set enders. After that, they're like going.
Or else you got to listen to it again.
Yeah.
You got to just push play again, listen to it one more time, and go. Wow.
But you know what I found? Let me play this one. Well, I won't play it. The song that I can't listen to twice in a row is God Don't Want Me and the Devil is Scared. But let me play you a little bit of Can I Trust You With My Life, because it's good too, but I find that I can't listen to these songs more than once because it's so tiring, because they take me on a journey of, if you listen to every word and go, oh my gosh, and by the time the song's over, it's like, whoa, and I'm too exhausted to listen to it again. And that's a good thing, to be honest. Because when you listen to it again, it's like, wow. I mean, that's the impression I get of your writing and those words that you put in these songs. So listen to this, because it's remarkable. So we're doing a duet, Puff.
Do you give a shit, my friend?
Yeah. I mean, this is you should, I mean, this is going to be the week that, the previous week before the 4th, this song is going to be released. My wife just mentioned she wants a chili reno. Gosh.
So you want permission to put that on your album too?
Well, let me tell you, it's such a beautiful song the way you've written it. And I'm honored to be able to contribute to it. And I'm even more honored that your voice is all the way through the song as a duet. It's so cool, because when you listen to it all entirety when it's released, because I have to go run and get a chili reno for my wife in a second. But otherwise, I'd love to download it and send it to you, this version. But can you wait till May 4th?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to this one next, and God Don't Want Me and the Devil's Scared. Oh my God, I can't get through this song more than once, I tell you. you sing then too?
No, that's one of my favorite songs. I just love that. The way he sang that, you could tell he's in pain. That's Steve singing too.
I wasn't sure if it was your singing or his singing, and
I was doing the.
oh wow, so it's a trio now.
I can still get up there with the high voice, but
Yep. I'd say it's a trio. I mean, if you allow me to include that, because I feel that same pain when I sang those words. I'm going, sheesh, we all relate to this, and I think the world will.
if you want to put that on your album,
Um,
do that.
Yeah, if you allow me to, and with you guys getting 90%, I don't care because they're so great. I just want them out there, and I know they're so good that I'll benefit just having this in my library just to play it. But name your price or a percentage that you'd like, and allow me to put this on my album, and I'd be totally thrilled.
90-10 works for me, brother.
Darn it, that 90. Okay, you got it. 10% for me, 90% for Sonic Union.
You're putting Sonic Union out there. That's like, dude. I mean, I know you told me you can do this yourself, but I don't have the patience. I just don't.
Well, it's a matter of cutting through the noise.
It is.
Putting in the work is one thing. That's administrative, and I've got to follow up on that. But cutting through the noise is what is important. And we could have a good song, but it won't matter if nobody hears it. And
Right.
if somehow we do something different to make them go, well, maybe I'll go listen to it now. I don't know. That's the feeling we try to get in everybody with our songs and music. And I could talk all day, as you can't tell that, But thank you. Those are beautiful songs. And Steve Gauthier, is he in Kiss or was he in Kiss? Is that Vince or the guy that used to be in Kiss?
Vinny.
That guy? Vinny, what's his name?
Vinny is no longer Vinny. I think his name is Valerie.
Valerie?
Yeah, he changed.
No way. I mean, did he go to college and become valedictorian or something?
He came out and he decided he didn't want to be a guy anymore and came out.
Wait, I didn't read this. That would be in Teen Beat magazine, I would think.
I saw him not too long ago, but he definitely made some changes. Whatever floats your boat. Right?
Wait a minute. Is this a Judas Priest moment? No, I'm kidding. I love that band. I love the band. I love Kiss. And what's his name again? Vincent.
Vincent.
Huh? Who?
You talked.
Vinny?
Vincent played guitar and Kiss for a while.
Yeah. And he's got a new solo album out, and it's really good. And
No,
he's
that-
got oh, that's Ace Frehley?
Ace Frehley,
Oh,
the original lead guitar player.
yeah. And did Ace Frehley have that song, The New York Beat, back in the 70s?
Yep, New York.
That's what is it called again?
Back in the New York groove.
Yeah, that's a killer song. Was that before he joined Kiss?
No.
Oh.
No,
I figured.
I want to say it was like 78, 79.
Oh.
Ace and Peter wanted to quit because they wanted to do their own thing. So Bill Coyne, the manager of the band, said, well, how about you guys do solo albums? So each one of them did a solo album. And Ace's was by far the best. And then Paul's was a distant second. And then you had Gene Simmons. His was a hot mess. It was very strange.
It's probably one of the best regarded ones now. I mean, is that weird? Sometimes the worst is the best now? I don't know.
Yeah. You know what?
Or
I look
considered.
once in a while, and it's like they're all you put years between listening, and it's like you listen to it, and you go, "Wow, this is actually really good."
Yeah.
I didn't see it that way when I was 20 or when I was old.
You know who else they ruined was Warrant and Rat. Rats, they all I remember was our wingnut manager that led Wild right down the sewer. He said that Rat's second album was terrible. He said they'll never go anywhere. That their second album, they just, I don't know what they did. They partied all the time. They drank all the time. That album is terrible. And that's the inside information we had working directly at recording our album, you hear them talk, and that's what he said. He said, it's terrible. And he's obviously talking to their manager or their company. And have you listened to that album? It's really good.
Tight. It's so tight.
Yeah. That's how the industry can ruin great bands.
Yeah, one of these days I'll have to share a story with you about something that happened to me in the music industry.
Well, you told me that story. You were the, doggone it, you just sounded too much like Bon Jovi.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They just said, no, we're shelving you. So they buy you, they sign you, and then they own you for, I want to say it was 7 or 9 years they owned you.
Wow.
And
That was back when they had that ability and power.
yeah, anything I wrote or recorded during that time belonged to them. So I said, screw it, I'm not doing anything, and I
Do you dare say what label this was?
Huh?
Do you dare say what label that was?
I don't think they're around anymore, but it was A&M.
A&M. Everyone knows A&M.
Yeah.
Sheesh, they were huge.
They were.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
See how, man, they can ruin great talent by silencing things.
Yeah, it's, and it's, for lack of a better word, it's political. You look at Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a thing about Dave was talking about how they did their first album and they shop it to all the record executives and they all went, no, this is garbage. This is terrible. So then he and his buddies invested their own money and put it out there on their own. And it went to number 1 in many, many areas. And he goes, stick it to the end,
Yep.
So,
I thought of a funny joke, but I couldn't remember it after I heard what you said. But it was really funny. Brother. No, what you're saying. I mean, I've heard that where the Foo Fighters. How many albums have they had out? They've had 15 or so. And their first album, which was the Foo Fighter album. What song was on that first album? I just got to clarify that. That made them the hit.
oh, it's the one. There's 2 of them on there. The song is about an attorney.
An attorney. Oh, brother.
Yeah,
That would be a tough sell to any record label.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have known it unless you really listened to the lyrics and.
But they did, and they said, we're not signing this. This is against what we believe in. And that's squelching music forever so that they don't know the real plan of the world. Led Zeppelin had it right, I tell you. Well, sir, let me play God Don't Want Me and the Devil Is Scared. Did I already? I already did. Ta-da! It's this has been very informational.
Been fun.
Mm-hmm. And I listened to the first. This is on Riverside FM, and I thought before I was recording on Pro Tools, and then matching it with the Riverside FM feed, and then dumping the Pro Tools signal onto MP3 to the podcast. Now I just do it all on River FM, and it sounds really pretty darn good. I'm surprised about that. I see you have good lighting.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, it's fun. That's why I like this technology, bouncing off of ideas.
Right at your fingertips. 1995. It had but here we are. This is the call, Big Me, Good Grief, Meanie Beanie, I'll Stick Around,
Well, was it their second album that had all their radio hits? Or what? The first, the radio ain't going to play the first album because he released it themselves, and it has all that. Yeah, it makes sense now.
There's Nothing Left to Lose.
Yep. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start listening to their first album because when I start learning the stories of how these bands are making their music, like the Smashing Pumpkins, I just read an article where Billy Corgan was tied down to some album every 7-month deal, and he had to release 11 or 12 or 15 albums within a 7-year period. It's like ridiculous what the terms the record companies used to just ruin the record industry with. I don't know what their agenda was.
And that's like, you look at bands like Boston, they get signed to a record deal, and then they say, okay, you guys have to pump out an album every 9 months. And they had to do 4. And it ruined Brad Delp. It destroyed Brad Delp, and he couldn't do it anymore.
That's terrible.
They did their first 2 albums, and they were both just crazy good. Both of them crazy good, not a bad song. And then they get into the 3rd album, and I don't remember what that one was called, but and then he was done. And so if you don't produce your 4th album in the time frame you're supposed to, they dock your pay, and you literally become a broke, famous rock star.
Their 3rd album was a big success. It was Fire the Engines. It had Amanda on it, big hits, but you could tell it was a different type of feel from the first 2 albums. But you're right. Back then, it took forever to record an album. Forever. They had big tape, big fat tape.
Yeah. Cool.
And they had 24 track on big magnetic tape. It took forever to record an album like those that were created then. And they expected them to do that every, how many months? And it took them how many years to actually get the first one out?
Yeah, you go back and you look at Kiss. They did Kiss, Hotter Than Hell, and Dressed to Kill in like a year and a half.
That's impressive.
The record company was going to dump them because they're very good. So Gene and Paul talked the record company into doing a live album, Kiss Alive, which was not completely live, but it sounded like it was live, and it had Rock and Roll Night on it. And man, everybody grabbed onto that one, and away they went.
Wow. Does that make you feel better knowing we're not under the clutches of these horrible, horrible experiences with record labels ruining music like that?
It gives us the opportunity to make it happen.
Yep. Well, sir. Oh, no, go ahead. I'll have you say the last preamble.
I was just saying, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
All we do is give it all 120% and work together and make it the best we can. Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, sir. This podcast, let me get some information here. How long it's gone on for, let me check. 45 minutes. And what I'll do is I think I'll keep it going for just to make it an even 60 minutes after this. But anything else you'd like to say about Sonic Union? Because, the entire story around that is that's one heck of a story.
So something I want to put out there, and maybe we're going to have to take this offline and I'll talk to you about it more. But Steve and I have been doing this. He's in Florida. I'm here in Michigan. And you're out there in Arizona. And on the next album, which we're deeply into already, you're going to be playing piano. So what we're doing is we're putting music together from all over the place. And, you record it on your end, you send it to me, and then we put it into the song. And I have a recording studio now, and I just broke ground behind directly that way from where I'm sitting. And I'm going to expand the size of this studio, and maybe you and I can bring people in that want to record stuff, and we can do it from a long distance rather than them having to go into a recording studio. We can do it. As long as they have a little bit of capability, we can do it from afar.
Billy F. Gibbons. Say that.
Yeah.
Billy F. Gibbons.
Yeah. That's what Motley Crue did their last album. Motley Crue recorded their last album remotely.
Whoa.
They're all in different places.
With their new guitarist?
This was before that.
Okay, was that the which album was that? Was that the one with the American flag and the animal on the front?
Primal Scream, I think it was.
Whoa, and that Primal Scream's pretty good too.
Yeah, right.
That one, yeah.
Right. You know,
I'll listen to that album, and I'll next time I talk to you, I'll say if that's a good thing or not. Because Motley Crue, man, when you have a band together, you have the synergy of the musicians, bumping against each other and mentally and physically, and you miss that when they're thousands of miles apart. And I'm sure that affects the sound, I would think, because Led Zeppelin's Led Zeppelin, and
it can. But if you're building your own song and you're building it from scratch, then you can make all that bouncing and bumping happen.
I believe it. Yep. I'm old school, and I have a hard time believing it, but I believe it. Ooh, sir, well, you take care, man, and we'll see you next time. 10% for me, 90% for Sonic Union. Thank you for the opportunity, because that's priceless. And by gosh, Super Bowl, here we come. But by golly, then I have to tie the other 10% to actually make it real. Oh, brother. You take care, bro.
Keep rocking. Talk to you later.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. So we'll go to this.
This is a top to what we use on stage, but it's very, very special because if you can see, the numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11, and
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it? It's not 10. You see, most blokes are going to be playing at 10. You're on 10 here, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there? Where?
I don't know.
Nowhere, exactly. What we do is if we need that extra push over the cliff, you know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
You're listening to the station that doesn't even exist.
It's definitely time to invest in some new ear things, because I've got a short in the left ear, and it's annoying because every time I move a certain way, it goes blank. All I hear is the right ear. Actually, it's the right ear that's going out, and the left ear is the only one I hear. It's like sudden enforced mono or something. Well, with that, we go to this, and we'll tell you what we're going to do for the next 10 minutes. Okay, we're looking at 7 minutes, and the right ear's going in and out. I like that. So we're promoting Luis Miguel and the Eagles, and it adds variance to the entire feeling. It's almost like something that can't be controlled. But first, we got to go to. I guess since I'm ready for this now, let's go. Well, can we? Can we play it? I can't. No, I can't.
Hey friends, this
Maybe
is
I can.
Oliver from the band Paper Foxes, and you're listening to us on AZ Radio Live.
Broadcasting live from the rooftop of some building in Tempe, Arizona. This is the station you're listening to.
I like hanging myself. It's like, hey. No, I'm just straightening the cord behind me. Okay, I'm ready for the song now. Like, I'm ready for you. Jackson Brown. And I think, wasn't he in the Eagles at one time? No, he wrote for, I don't know, who knows.
if it takes all night, that'll be alright. If I can get you to smile before I leave, looking out at the road rushing under my wheels, I don't know how to tell you all just how crazy this life feels. Look around for the friends that I used to turn to pull me through. Looking into their eyes, I see them running too. Running on empty, running into the sun, but I'm running behind. Honey, you really trip me, you know the way you look so.
This is a Sedition Records update,
I'd love to stick around.
and I'm turning down the wrong thing. And they tell me they don't want me to turn down their song, but you know what? Gosh darn it. My right ear keeps shorting out. My gosh. But that's okay. I'll work with it. Anyhow, we're going to do Louis
Ladies
Miguel.
and gentlemen, we present to you Old Mold Dinosaur Rock. Get them out.
Okay, what's after that? What could possibly be after that?
Hey, it's that time again. It's the Jimmy Lee Boggs Show, starring Jimmy Lee Boggs. And now here's your host, Jimmy Lee Boggs.
Hello, this is Jimmy Lee Boggs, and I'd like to tell you about Luis Miguel. But first, the Eagles are going to be the biggest thing in the world again and again and again and again and again. So we're going to wrap this up with Luis Miguel first, then the Eagles. But by golly, I was thinking, wouldn't it be neat if the Eagles warmed up Luis Miguel next time? Oh, got to bring up the volume of that. Oh, excuse me. Wouldn't it be neat as I bring up the volume of this? Wouldn't it be neat if the Eagles with Joe Walsh and Vince Gill and the rest of the band warmed up Luis Miguel? Luis Miguel played in Phoenix just yesterday, sold out arena, Desert Diamond Arena, sold out. People singing along, lasers everywhere. I'll post some pictures. I think I already posted some pictures of that wonderful concert. Beautiful concert. Luis Miguel, this is why he's a legend and an icon and the voice of Mexico. What a heck of a great concert it was, as I bring down the volume and go into this, because this is our grand finale of this show. And by golly, yeah, why not? Let's play this. we've got
This
tanks.
is AZRadio.live, and we've got tanks.
Tank tops. Oh my gosh. And
Check
then
it
we-
out.
oh,
This is
thank
Jim
you.
Bengtson, lead guitarist and songwriter for Wild.
Yes, sir.
And here's the song that started it all. Music, only on AZ
And
Radio.
here's what I'm
Live.
looking for right here. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Jeff from Mills End. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're being safe out there and trying to get through all this. We're here on AZ Radio and we're playing Peaceful Gathering. Make sure to check us out at azradio.live. Have a great one, everybody, and be safe.
Can you do another one? Thank you. I mean, as
Here
far as
at
another, thank you.
Broadcasting, we'd like to thank you for your listenership and listening to our music. We just want to take this moment to thank you for listening to this broadcast station.
Well, please,
So
for
we'll
the
take that
cover
moment now.
lice, just cancel.
Thank you. I always wonder why they keep sending me pink carnations in my mailbox. I always have pink incarnations. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're getting at. But thank you for listening. Thank you. We'd like at this broadcasting station take a moment and thank you for listening.
And let's stop that
Jimmy Lee
now
Boggs, and
before
we're
we
here
get
with
too far behind even more. And this last song, this is the Eagles' Take It Easy. By golly, we're not taking it easy. Oh, take it at the beginning. Is that the beginning? Oh, geez. What we have here is not an official video. So let me stop it real quick. Oh, gosh. The sound is just awful. So you got to go see them live, apparently. But let's find official. I typed in the Eagles live footage, concert footage, 2024. And you've got to see them in person if you want to really hear and see the excitement of a sold-out stadium. But as far as their sound goes, you've got to have real professional recordings, and this is not one of those. So it would be official video, and that usually brings up their videos. And this is the Eagles. Take it to the limit. Let's go. Thank you.
All alone at the end of the evening, when the bright lights have faded to blue, I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, and I never knew. You know I've always been a dreamer, spent my life running round, and it's so hard to change. Can't seem to settle down, but the dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and burning out and turning out the same. So put me on a highway and show me a sign and take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money, or you can spend all your love making time. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, could you still be mine? And when you're looking for your freedom, nobody seems to care, and you can't find the door, can't find it anywhere. When there's nothing to believe in, one more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. One more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Look, come on and take it to the limit. One more time. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. Well, you gotta take it to the limit. One more time.
Okay. And we always do, don't we? At least I try to. So, this has been the Sedition Records special edition. That's the Eagles.
You gotta take it to the limit one more time.
Wow, that's them live, and you know what? They were wearing wigs. That's them today, and they're there. You think I'm kidding? That's actually not. Yeah, thinking. I knew he was going to give me the sign. All right. So therefore, we shall end with this, and we're out of here. Thank you.
You're listening to the Music United Against Teen Bowling and Suicide Festival, featuring 89 shows in 30 days, brought to you by Music United Against Teen Bowling and Suicide and azradio.live. Tell everyone that azradio.live will be streaming live shows 24 hours a day all this month as part of the Music United Against Teen Bowling and Suicide Music Festival, only on azradio.live.
Trust me on this one, we're going to be playing Luis Miguel, the Eagles, on this podcast, whatever I'm doing, when I'm riding in the car, everything. The Eagles have a catalog of 350 songs, and 350 of them.
This is a Sedition Records update with your host, Jimmy Lee.
And that's Goliath. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to get music. I could play one of my songs, but that's a little too up tempo. We need slow tempo music. Oh, I found no. That's
Sedition Records.
Can I X that out?
With your host.
Thank you. I found one that's Mall Music Magic or something. Mall Music Magic. Music. M-U-Z-A-K. And I'm a connoisseur. I hunt down great music, and this is from 1974. Now you can drift off into sleep again and go shopping.